Hmm, well, it seems it's time for me today to actually use a Tuesday that isn't for Destiny, because I've already got myself up to what the current season light is, and I don't see any other need to play Destiny 2 right now. So now I can use my Tuesdays to actually record my games again. Orange has now got an Elden Ring. I'm sure he wanted me to join a party. And if Orange, by chance you saw this, sorry I didn't join, man. I gotta get some things out of the way so I am good up for Elden Ring. Anyway, let's talk to Sojo right quick.
So,
Oh, by the way, the police report on your death isn't gonna show up at your school. No need to worry. Seems Prosecutor Nijima worked up some kind of deal with the higher-ups or something. I mean, they haven't said anything to me, even. As long as you stay quiet, you'll be fine.
how do I put this?
And I guess if they reported your death now, they basically be saying you were a phantom thief. They can't really be going announcing that the phantom thieves are, so I'm sure they'll avoid that. So wait, am I still having to go back to school? At any rate, I'm glad you're back safe and sound. But even that's putting it too lightly. You had it rough in there, didn't you? Only a little.
Sorry.
Akechi was after you all along. I knew it was risky, but we had no choice but to depend on him. But thanks to your tenacity, you were able to fool him. It's payback time. Let's make him regret underestimating the phantom thieves.
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kinda came in handy.
How so?
Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone? Basically, that let me see GPS info for two phones, yours and his. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi.
This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it.
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh? It may not have looked like it, but everyone else was risking their lives too. Though there's no doubt you were the most at risk. I mean, you actually got arrested. But it seems like all the drugs and stuff made you forget the details of the plan. Want me to explain how it all went down? It might take a bit.
Definitely.
Well, since the rest of us didn't get captured, we had to act. We had to pretend we never wanted you to get arrested. Pretend the suicide news was a real shock. Basically, we had to act like we didn't know anything, 24/7. The enemy knows who we are, so we couldn't let our guard down even once while you were gone. If they had people watching us and realized what our plan was, they would have killed you immediately. Want to hear more?
I do.
Another tough part was figuring out how to get Sai Nijima and Akechi back from the metaverse. In order to return to reality, you have to go back to the point where you came into the metaverse. So, Sai and Akechi had to go through where the nav was activated, as in, the hall where they met. Akechi would just come back the same way after the assassination. The real issue was Sai Nijima. We needed to stop her for a moment before she headed back toward the interrogation room. But nothing can be sent to a phone inside a palace. So, I had to program the messages in beforehand. In doing so, I made it seem like the messages were coming at that exact moment in time. That part was kinda last minute, so I had to pull an all-nighter trying to get it set up. I'm really on a roll here. Wanna hear some more?
At this point, the more you hear, why would you stop telling her to keep talking? Yes, please.
Let me see. Another problematic thing was... Oh yeah, tying Akechi up. That was really tough.
Huh?
I obviously don't mean the real Akechi. Even if we could do that, it would ruin our plan. The one we had to tie up was Sai Nijima's cognitive Akechi. This part's really complicated. I know you're tired. You sure you want to hear all of this now?
I want to hear how you tied up Akechi, so definitely.
Well, we needed to lure Akechi into Sai Nijima's palace and have him kill the cognitive version. But Akechi would have entered the palace immediately after meeting Sainijima in the hallway, right? Because of that, there was a pretty decent chance he'd run into the cognitive Akechi. And if that happened, Akechi would have totally realized we'd lured him into the palace.
Huh.
Nobody actually even thought of this possibility until the night before the assassination. Makoto realized in the middle of the night, and it was a huge mess trying to figure out what to do. In the end, we chose to sneak into the metaverse while the plan was happening to tie up the cognition. Because you told Sae to show him the phone, we expected her to chat with him for at least a bit. So, we had a few minutes to strike after the cognitive Akechi showed up, but before the nav activated. It was Operation Tie Him Up. Though it wasn't really much of an operation in the end.
Huh.
Thankfully, Sainijima didn't know his true nature, so the one that appeared was an ordinary kid. It was pretty simple surrounding him, knocking him out, and tossing him on another floor. But man, watching Makoto's skill was super amazing. I guess she does use Knuckles as her weapon. Basically what I'm trying to say is, appreciate what everyone else did. I just can't help but rant when I'm talking about stuff that interests me. Sorry about that. Just focus on resting up. You don't have to worry about anything else. And seriously, well done.
I don't know. Maybe they should have showed some of that instead of just having it be dialogue that you could have easily just passed up. I guess I'll head home. Go to bed, alright? Yes.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while. Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end. Well then, we should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before, when you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that...
It was Kasumi.
So it was Yoshizawa. Then we'd better let her know you're safe now.
Yeah.
And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
Huh? She probably would feel a bit heartbroken to think that the promise can't be fulfilled because I probably died. I shouldn't have skipped that part. Something about Akechi, and then he's a hero. Oh, I'm so glad Akechi's back. I hope they can catch the rest of the Phantom Thieves too. He really is amazing. If you knew him, you wouldn't think that.
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those Phantom Thieves were nothing more than scum in the end. I'll show you.
Dang, look at Joker's new hood. Now that's something. I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. Are you okay? Why would I... Bro, that's terrible. You probably could have almost died, and your response is, you're a bad teacher. I am. Thanks. You're alive. The news is reporting you committed suicide. Call me when you can. I was so confused. But as long as you're safe. Don't worry about school. Just take care of yourself. I mean, I guess Joker does need to walk around with a hood to hide himself. He should probably take his glasses off. Is it true the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together.
Cut that out!
Quiet down, you're in class. Break's been over for quite some time now. I swear, you're like monkeys in a zoo. Oh yeah. I received word from Green's family that he'll be absent for a bit. Jeez, what do you people think school is anyway? It's almost time. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. I'm all good. Oh, thank God you're safe. That suicide report was all over the news, and Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now, but I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck.
Hey.
You don't need to worry about it in here. We're trying to do anything to draw attention. Anyway, today's the day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. You can take your time with it too. It's not like any customers are going to be showing up.
Okay.
Let's try and think of a key word once the chef's curry has energized you. Yeah. Have you figured out the key word to Shio's palace yet? I've tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It is hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering, if he's been behind all those mental shutdowns, doesn't that mean all the weird accidents from those past 2 years were his fault? Like that subway accident back in April? Oh yeah, I remember. I saw something, a beta thing, that you were actually supposed to be on a neighboring train when that accident happened. But they cut that out. I don't know why. That would have been interesting. Now that you mention it, that accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, are you trying to say Shido caused that accident? But it's the subway. Does he not care about all the innocent lives? This man seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly there are still tons of victims from that in the hospital even now. Masayoshi Shido. How many has he killed over the years? How could we even understand what goes on in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try to think about it on the site? Let's try that. If we're going to go, I'd like Alex-kun to join us, but will that be okay? Won't somebody spot him there? We'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're there. Plus I can throw off anyone who tells us my blazing speed. Alright, let's have Alex-kun join us then. Remember though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay, well, let's meet in front of the Diet Building and force that bastard's palace open.
Alright, let's head to the Diet Building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay?
Time to put the hood up, glasses off.
You going out?
That's the plan.
You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Ugh. The stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late.
Akeshi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Conditions have not been met.
What about a mansion?
Conditions have
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
Why would it be a school of all things?
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace?
Conditions have not been met.
It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
You know, maybe you guys should have really talked to me about having a different kind of pose when I'm standing, maybe wear something else. All I wear is black leather jacket and hands in pockets.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
Down to the left. I see it.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me. I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
This guy's got a very robotic voice.
An exemplary answer. It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay? We should all think about this tonight.
You know, you really think about it, they probably should have had, like, Ann also have her hood up as well, because just Joker standing there with his hood
The
up,
criminals
that's
calling
just making
themselves
it...
the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
I tried looking up Shido's interviews online. They all sound so goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find much outside of his title and education. He's currently 53 years old, and he's gone from being a Metropolitan Assemblyman to a representative. Though he is a cabinet minister, he's split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. Shido's a cabinet minister? For real? He was specifically appointed to the position. That's his current title. Apparently he also won a contest for people who would most like to have as their boss. Even the news sites write about him as though he's ushered to become the Prime Minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
What? Did her headphones just kind of like float up for a split second? Why do we have that poster in here? What's with all the love for Shido? I get no one knows the truth about him, but it still creeps me out. Why do we have this up here?
Now then.
Wear a hood or something when you're in a place with someone. Oh yeah, wear a hood or something when you're in a place someone might recognize you, okay? Okay. How's the Winston plant doing? We fill up. Wait, they call him Winston or Riley? It's the same person, but you know.
Yes! Okay.
It's time we show Shido who's boss and snap public out of a trance that they're in. Can I leave? Probably. I mean, it looks like I can. Probably can't do anything with anybody though. Assist. Oh, there's like no confidence. Slept. I literally can't do much of anything. Like, I can't put nothing up. I'd go to work if I could've. Wait a minute, that's stupid. Go to work if you could. You're a criminal. You can't go to work. It's starting to get cold. Time really does fly. I'm going out.
Hey!
We have to think about tomorrow. We can go out another time. Well, man, what an asshole. Yeah, call Kawakami another time. Well, what can I do? I'm about to brew some coffee or some shit. Hell, I never made curry. Let's make some curry. Looks like we're out of curry ingredients. Let's try making some other day. Wait, are you serious? Oh yeah, you could ask Kawakami to do it for you.
Hey!
Are you gonna try making some? Let's call Kawakami.
Yep.
Let's just save some time. Let's call
Make
her
sure
over.
your clothes up.
Don't waste the beans, got it? I'm gonna head home.
Hi!
Yeah, oh, it's you. I quit that maid job, but I'll still take requests from you, you know. I'll head over there, just wait for me a bit. Why are you what the fuck? You quit the maid job, why'd you show up in the maid outfit? This is really not good. Sorry to keep you waiting, you just want me to make some coffee, right? Yeah, what did you need the maid outfit for?
Hey!
Didn't you ask someone to brew you some coffee? I'm trying to talk to Kawakami. I'll handle the rest. Why don't you take care of something else? Wait, are you serious? Is this how it could have gone? I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go upstairs. So what are you gonna do? I don't know. I'm gonna. Oh, that's what I could do. Train.
Oh, you wanna
Gonna do some training? I mean, could I really have called Miss Kawakami any time and gotten some coffee made? Take more protein. Drink the protein.
Now, let's carry out our
How come
plan.
we didn't have these, like, this as a, as an outfit we could have had in a palace, or Joker's, like, hooded outfit here? Oh hey, he's not on the ground. Good job, let's keep up the hard work.
Nice going!
It seems you've gained some strength. Well, I didn't fall over on the ground, so... I got results.
Well then. Hi!
Thank you for waiting. Here you go. Alright, I'll see you later. I really just came down, fell asleep here. That should put an end to the case. It's just like Shido-san said. We can't go wrong leaving things to Masayoshi Shido. Weakest? What name are you leaking? Shido-san's gonna be in this election too, right? Politicians like him are promising. I don't know why the fan site isn't just down to 0. Execute accomplices too. Jeez. My fortune reading said that you're okay, but I'm still worried about you, so please let me know. I'm fine. I'm relieved to hear that. You appear to have avoided your destiny of death. However, I can't see anything past that. Please be extra careful. If you're unsure about anything, I'll be waiting at the usual spot. As your physician, I would like to confirm something. Please contact me as soon as you see this. I'm still alive. Stop making me worry. I'm glad you're okay. I just got nervous when I saw the news. Well, I'll be at the clinic if you need any medicine. It's nothing but the Phantom Thieves on TV. Oh, that's right. Aren't you all supposed to be gathering here today? Make sure you finish up eating before everyone shows up. It's almost time for our meeting. I wonder if anybody's figured out that keyword. Yeah.
Last one. Diamond mine.
No good.
How many do we miss? Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up. Right?
That's not something to be excited about. We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi.
That's the last man I want to see after putting a bullet to my head.
Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak.